So I actually posted a video last week and most of you guys were like trying to tell me to please make the tutorial much more explanatory, so that is what I'm doing with this video. So the only thing I just need to do is to delete all of the materials that I've used and try from scratch. So let's go on with that. So now that I'm done clearing everything, the first thing I actually need to do, or the first thing you should do, is to come to this graphic display, click on edit, and here is where the magic comes up. So on the shadows, you can click cast and show ambient shadows. On the sketch line, click it and set it at 2. This one can be at 0 if you want that to be. And for the background, that's where you have the color, so you can just change it to gradient and you can apply. So you actually have something like this, still really cool. And we are done with that, so press OK. So we still have something cool here to do, so after that is done, you can actually go to your manage, go to the materials, and we're gonna be like creating materials. So that's just what you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is just to come here, create new material, so we can rename them so that we can actually identify them. So let's just make it a paint 1. So we can actually go and create new materials too. We have rename, we have our roof, we have for rename, well, for the floor, right, create new, rename. We have grass, so that is just all you need to do, just for you to do all of that. And we can just create one which is a white, so let's rename and paint white. So you get, so click on OK, and that's done. So the first thing we actually need to do is to click on the wall. So you go to the edit type, then we come to, should we do it like that? Yeah, let's do it like that first. So you can actually come to the edit, the wall, you can actually select a paint. So let's go to the paint that we actually created. Let's go with paint 1, so we can actually change, give it a color. So let's go with a little bit of red. Okay, so let's click on apply, let's click on OK, let's click on OK. So you can actually come down here to shaded, that is where the magic shows up. So boom, now you have something like this, because that's what we actually so you can actually go to the materials again, so we can actually set some other things there. So for the paint white, we can just take it up a little bit just to have a white thing. It's not really like white. Okay, we are done with that. For the floor, just to make it look a little bit brown. Okay, that's cool. So for the roof, we can just make it a black. Calm down. Okay, yeah, sure. So for the grass, we're setting it as a green, so we come here and we make it deep. So that's all. Okay, so we can select on the roof, and edit type, edit, then we'll go to the material, so we can actually change it as roof. So we click on OK. Okay, so that is done. So we can actually go to the 3D view to do some sort of things. So since we've created the white, but we actually don't want this other side to be white, so we can just click on the paint, then we click on the white paint, so we can actually change this other to be white, and escape. So this for the grass, we can edit in place and click on the model, and we can just come to the material. Then we just click on our grass. Okay, that's as very simple as that. Okay, that's done. We can actually click on this for the curves, edit in place, click on it again. We go to the material, we can make it to be for the floor just a little bit black, or we can just go for the roof just to make it much black, very black. So click on that, and that's done. So we can just click on the floor also, and then click on edit, and we click on structure, the material. So we go to the floor, this, we click on OK, we click on OK, boom. So we have that, but this other side is not like really, we don't want it to go along with the old red of the thing. So we can just go to the paint again and choose the color of the roof, because that's what just to make it black. So we can just zoom in, do this, and zoom in to this side to make it like black, you get. So we can zoom in to make it black, to make this one's black. So the problem here is because of this components, we can't actually touch that depth. So we can just hide, where is it, this hide element. So we can just come to our paint and we do it again, so we can actually, you understand. So we have all that done. So for this other side, stone, and for this other side too, stone. So we can just skip that, and then we reset the temporary the thing we actually that was hidden. So for the wood, the window wood, still the same thing, just click on it. Where is it? Let's go to the ground floor. So this is it. We are making that as white, but anything you guys just want to go with. So just click on the white paint, and you're done. Mark it. So you can just move it a little bit. MV for the shortcuts to move. So I actually dropped a video on the shortcuts you guys should know, so you can just check it out and learn little things. I don't really know why I've been saying little things. So we can actually do the same thing to this too. Click on it, edit in place, select it, and click on the material, so we can change it to a white paint also. So click on it. So we have that done. So we can just go to our 3D view, which is the view 1, and we are done with another thing. So I hope you guys get it. So for the columns, if we actually want to go with a different color entirely, so I don't really know if I actually did something here. So let's say we are going with a little of red, so we can just click on that. Let's go to the 3D view. So we have the column being clicked, yeah, this one. So edit in place, so you can just touch it, and this is another way you can actually set your material. So I actually clicked on the wrong material then. So we can just come here, create a new material, so we can rename it as ash colon matte, so just for us to, so we can actually change the color to something else. Maybe let's just go with a kind of a gray, not like, let's this sort of gray. Okay, So okay, sorry. So click on that. So we are done with that. And if we actually want to change any of the material, we can just go to the manage, click on the material, and our paint one, which is what we actually used for the wall, we can actually make it a little bit lighter just to pop it up. Okay, so it actually changed. So we can just go back to our 3D view, which is this, and then we check what we've done. So to change the material of this, we can actually change this back to red if you want to, just to pass through the same process. So click on edit in place and select the column. You can just click on the material, the column material. So we can just click on paint one, then click on OK. So that's it. So we can actually do for others, edit in place, select it, come to your material. So you already have it in the paint one, so click OK. So just repeat the same thing, or you copy the other columns to the other side. So I'm very sure you guys can actually understand what we are doing here, and if you have any question you want to ask, kindly drop a comment on the comment section below. That is what you guys have to do if you don't really understand anything. And make sure you're subscribing to the channel, make sure you're turning on the notification bell, because whenever I drop a new tutorial like this, you guys will be notified, and you can just click on it to a little bit of something that I really want to share with you. So let me just do this. Click on it, change the material, not that, bro, the material and finishes. So we can click on the material. We all know that I haven't given the concrete fascia its own material, which is just a white. So that's what I'm really rushing to do. So we can just click on that, still the same process. So you can just select it and come to the material, not by category but by the white paint we actually clicked. So yeah, we are done with that. So click on OK, and that's it. So I want you guys to actually like this video, comment if you have any question you want to ask, and a lot of things is coming up. So if you actually want to change the sky to something else, just come to the graphic display and click on your background. So you can just change this to something else. Maybe this is what you want to use. You can just click on apply to, you understand, just to make it look like something cool, you understand. So you can just make it a little bit lighter. So that's it. So I actually want you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video, give us a thumbs up, because it helps me take this back already. That's it. So I'm gonna be seeing you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you. Smash the like button. Love you all.